All right. I just want to say first of all, I'm thankful to God that they didn't have to do the shit, the things they do. Sorry, the language they're forcing me to use a little bit more vulgar. Not to say I don't speak like this sometimes, but I just got on a meeting, and you see these people. They always wanted to play this feminist like facade, and at the end of the call, this person looks at me. It's like they're asshole. Now I'm like, I'd rather lose get raped than be in a program that tortured children and women. They wanted to live this fantasy where they don't do these things here. Um, and unfortunately for them, I've kind of stopped that fantasy happening.
I am a victim of covert electronic harassment and torture. I am a targeted individual. Wishes to hand down. Hello, folks. Extremely grateful that of their family members. The lead gang stalker. Hi, my name is. United Nations has labeled cyber torture. Hi, my name is Julia Myrtle Blakeney, and I live in Kansas City, Missouri. I've moved from California, and I am a targeted individual.
What do you think happens to the asshole? So when I look at this woman, which I will show a picture of them because they've tried to create this facade of, oh, unfortunately I didn't have that. And as I've talked to them, I talk to them knowing that they know that I know what they're part of. They would try to be pleasant with me. I was like, I know what you guys do. And somebody say, "Oh, our teenager." I understand these people kind of not even say lead then. A pedophile that's picking up kids as young as 14 years old as they try to make me look at kids in all the different sexual ways and then try to find ways to validate themselves with these stories. I understand why there's going to be violence. I understand why there's going to be torture. And that's the reason why they can't say lead in. They're filled with pedophiles in these agencies. And I'm here day in and day out to not let them live the fantasy. They wanted to try to be, oh, now we're different. We're a bunch of women that protect women and avenging. You're going to pay. Pay for what you did when you were a child. These people torture children as young as 3 years old sexually. Do you think they want to hear these things? They want to think that there's something else. They're in a different world. They are. We're different now. No, you're not. You're the same. You torture children and women. You're just deluding yourself that you thought that you're gonna be in the right side of things. You're not. You sold your soul to pedophiles. That's why you do this nasty pedophile things. That's why it's funny how they try to do these trashy things as some kind of dignified ways or like daring ways. He's like, you know what? You know what's dignified? I'd rather get raped. If I don't want to get raped. But honestly, living the life doing what you do. Sometimes some of them they try to be happy, like making me be envious of their life. Oh, we're full because we ate. I can smell the food, great food. I would not want to eat that food doing what you do. And I've done it. I've been in a situation where I was not happy and I lost my appetite. I couldn't eat doing what they do, no matter how delicious the food is. They're trash. And I'm here day in and day out to show that. Now, is it not fair for them? It's not. Because they wanted to live this fantasy. There are all this thing going, so you did it, oh you make this why is there so many pedophiles? Why is this? And why are they using these childlike people? Are they the top investigators? Does it not make sense? Are they specialists? No, it's because they're trash. What else would they be doing? Even by looking at who's involved, like, this is. They're so delusional. And I'm here saying that out loud. And I'm not even giving them that little hopeful thing they want to have.
God bless you and hang in there.
In every language. That's what they are. They can't even speak about a pedophile. These people, women saying they're doing this pedophile type of torture. And they use these childlike people, losers of a caliber that you will not even understand. So me, whatever's going to happen, when I know that there's a bunch of pedophiles running these agencies or involved in these agencies where they work for, as it's clearly obvious that they're the one in charge. These retards cannot. Sorry, these spectrum-like individuals are obviously not the people in charge of this. Just because they have to make themselves on the spectrum, I'm not going to be on the spectrum with them. Yes, I'm going to be losing my. They're going to manipulate me and break me down. But they you see, hear these people. They can't even say a pedophile's name. Do you know? I play this, and they make it seem like I'm envious of their life. It's so sad. It's the most pathetic, and I'm dying, and I'm being told I'm going to be raped, and I still don't want to do what they do. The assistant DAA. People are making fun of the people that they can't even say their name. It is the patheticness. And they eat well, they drink well, they function well, their organs are functioning 100%. Well, at least, at least, I mean, at least they can do something about it. And I don't envy them. It's so pathetic. Can you imagine if I just like start playing my kids? Okay, let's just make him accept this pedophilia things that we do 24/7. Talk about molesting. I know these people actually molest children using this DAPA weapon. I can play right now, and you can hear a testimony of a woman seeing a 3-year-old having to grab their genitals because they're hurting themselves, because they're hurting them, because these people are hurting them with this technology that molest and hurt kids sexually, and they try to be like, "Oh, I'll molest." Trash. I know what these people do, and I know what these people do to children. They have a sexual pedophilia centric type of tormenting that even includes torturing kids sexually. And it's funny. I was like watching this woman talking, I put it on mute, and I was like, "You torture women," and she was like, like try to like try to make it seem like it's nothing. I'm like, I'm trying to make it. And it's like, oh, you see, you get turned on by the torturing the children or something like that. You try to flip things around, and she's trying to be, oh, they're asshole. My friend, I rather get raped than having to block out the fact that I'm in a program, or this program that is doing this thing to me is out here doing horrible things to even kids and even infants. But because you enjoy this benefit or you want to be involved in these things, you try to block that out. No, thank you. Do that. Let me get raped. I rather get raped than with this women that get raped, waking up and can't even get raped kids, hurting, throwing up, going to the hospitals. Guess what? Nope, no rape kit for you. Treat her like treat her like a third grade, using this trash losers at this point. They're out here framing, robbing, all the good energy to avenge a woman that you will fight and kill and destroy. These people are delusional. They talk about you as a kid when they're here killing, slowly torturing children. These people are delusional. I'm here for that. And I'm here to show them what they are. And I know who put me in this program. Why can you say lead then? I know who's running the show. And it is not you guys. You wanted to enjoy this moment. I'm not that guy. I'm sorry. I'm not the person who can let you. Why do you think I'm here? Because I make my boss. He know this guy is like he's gonna. And now here you guys can even you know better. You know me. You can say Roy Moore up, and they can't say the people's name openly. They can't say Lee Dan openly because you know better, and you stay aligned, like you stay on your position. You better not mess up. So to all target individual, I'm around people who are trying to create this progressive like facade. I know it's gonna make it worse for me for keeping showing them for what they are. There's women involved in this program. They have kids, and in a program that will torture children and might even involve themselves in the torturing of children. There's women who are mothers who's telling, "Oh, you raped my child. No problem. Oh, you're nothing. I can do that." Uh, who's nothing for saying that? The delusional. As I said, that they try to mess with me to counter this. They have created a reality where, in their mind, in their reality, these people are protecting children and women. They're like, our teenager. Oh, by any chance they can throw a kid by me. He's like, oh, look, 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 look. They have like kids just standing randomly, awkwardly. I'm embarrassing these kids. I'm taking. You see the. I'm embarrassing these kids. You guys work for pedophiles. Okay, just admit that. Understand that you're making some financial. Just at least say we're sacrificing for this financial benefit, for whatever benefit. But don't. I'm not gonna let you leave your delusion. You know who's the threats. You guys are they're delusional. So to all my target individual, there is dignity in sufferance, in certain sufferance. I know there's a dignity in my sufferance at least. I find it honorable that wherever I'm gonna go, there's this dignity. I could have been living like them. They are. I can smell all kind of food aroma. I can like they're mute like they can live life. They're walking properly. They're healthy. I envy none of that from them. None of it. I'm not envious a second by any of that. I have no envious anything. I do not envy them at all. It's scary to me to think like them. Trying to day in and day out try to counter somebody from reality, try to block out reality and call it we are war. What war? Never. I can never let them live their fantasy. So to all my target individuals, stay strong. Know there's dignity. Fight as long as you can, but understand you're on the right side of things. It might be it's painful, it might be harsh, but you could be living this. And it's just almost biblical. Listen, I'm not a religious guy to the point where I think, but this aspect of what's happening to me has become almost biblical. You see people with no self respect trying to make you accept these things in a nonsensical way. Never. I can never subscribe to them. I would have died like this with honor and dignity and let them depreciate themselves as they depreciate you and call themselves their winners. Winning what? What did you win? You just implemented in the stuff. And they're like, oh, we lose. Oh, pure losers talking. It could be that. You could be thinking this is winning. I'm not even trying to be like, can you imagine like, it's like you fighting somebody who's tied up. It's like, we lose. It's just a loser who said that. To all my target individuals, stay strong.